And this one lady is screaming at me. I have just stopped after this accident, right? She's going, "Get your money! Get your money, girl! They owe you some money! Get you some money!" And I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "All of you have got to." Yeah, I don't even know what's happening.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Hey y'all!
Hello, hello.
It's me, Lauren.
It's me, Jamie. Welcome to episode 20 of the What Are We Doing podcast.
We're almost old enough to drink.
I know. What?
Our podcast is so close.
It's 20 weeks old.
To going out with us.
Oh my gosh, so exciting. Guys, we had a wild weekend.
We really did. I guess. So
I know, where do we start?
I guess mine is, I'll hold my situation
Okay.
For the end. But yeah, this weekend we went to the Savannah Hockey Classic that we told you all about last week. Yeah. It was really fun. It was my first hockey game.
I know, it was cute. We were taking our random dancing videos. If you saw us out downtown after, no you didn't. Me. No, you didn't see me. Yeah.
It was fun. There was a 7-year-old who wanted to fight.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, every time I said anything, he was going.
He did. I remember that.
At me.
Yep.
So that's where, if you saw our Instagram story where I said one of us is feuding with a 7-year-old, that was me. I was talking
One of us
myself.
is talking feelings.
Yeah,
that was me. Per usual.
No, but it was really fun. And what did you do Saturday? Anything fun?
No, just kind of chilled.
Yeah.
I felt horrible on Saturday, so.
Yeah, I was just tired. We went to the wing sauce thing for a minute. We went to Hoptahamaka for a minute. And then I was like, I just really want some hibachi and I want to go to bed.
Yeah, honestly.
That was good.
Yeah, I needed to sleep.
Sunday was chill too. So this was actually a relatively chill weekend
It
for
was.
us, I guess.
Yeah, Friday just took me out.
Done.
Personally.
2-day recovery.
Yeah. Still recovering, honestly.
So something happened yesterday that I want to talk about. So
Disclaimer.
my car, I might have a new car on the horizon. I hope not. I hope so. So I'm driving down Price Street. If y'all live in Savannah, then y'all know that big hole in the ground right next to Screamin' Mimi's. They're building an apartment complex there. And I was driving down the one-way street, and they have one of those construction fences where it's like, I don't know, what do you think, like 3-4 feet tall or something, of like orange and white, like that plastic thing full of water, and then it's like a 8-foot tall chain link fence, the rest of it. So I'm driving past it, and a gust of wind comes, and as fast as a gust of wind, the whole block of fence collapses onto my car.
I can't.
So, you guys, I'm driving, and it just all of a sudden, I don't even really know what's happening. I just see chain link fence on all sides, and I was going, ah! And so I slam the brake, and I'm like running over some chain link fence. And so I like slam the brakes, and I like roll down both my windows because I'm still like not sure if I can even drive. Like I don't even know what I hit or what hit me. And the construction crew, they come running over on the right. They're like, "Oh my God, ma'am, are you okay? Are you okay?" And then I look over on my left, and the Screamin' Mimi's parking lot, of course, it's lunchtime. It's full of people, and everyone's just like, "Oh my God." And this one lady is screaming at me. I have just stopped after this accident, right? She's going, "Get your money! Get your money, girl! They owe you some money! Get you some money!" And I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "All of you have got to." Yeah, I don't even know what's happening, and they're asking me if I'm okay. I'm like, "I think I'm okay." So I pull over, and long story short, my car's all jacked up on the side. The whole front mirror is out. Every single panel down the side of my car is like that indent scratch, like that bad scratch all the way. And I learned this morning that every time I put my right blinker on, the radio and the time just flash blue. So that's new also. So I'm not really sure what's going on. But the construction company could not have been nicer. The site manager took me into Screamin' Mimi's and bought me a Michelob Ultra and a slice of pepperoni pizza. Nice. That was lovely. And then it was really nice. And their safety manager came over. And so I told them that I would send them the podcast link because I would definitely be talking about this.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys are watching or listening.
Listen,
just saying.
Corey, if you're watching, you the man.
You the man. No, literally, I pulled in from lunch yesterday and I just saw Lauren walking around her car and staring at the front. In my head, I'm like, oh God, what happened?
Is everything okay? I gave her like a thumbs down.
Yeah, like a not at this moment.
It's just all right, you know.
Yeah, I came over. I heard her say accident while she was on the phone. And I was like, oh damn, what happened?
Yeah.
And then it just was not.
Thank God I didn't get hurt, and really everyone that helped was so nice. They were like, we're so happy that you
know,
weren't
that's
walking.
good.
Like, that would have been so bad. So, and they're handling it there. It was really, really nice, but it was just nuts. I'm like, what are the odds that a gust of wind knocks over a damn construction site onto my car?
I'm telling you, every time I go down that street now, even driving over here, I was speeding past there.
I went around
that. Yep.
every day. Now I go down Price Street, hang a left, and then go back behind Screaming Mimi's, and then continue my journey home. I'm not risking it.
That is crazy.
Look, if the Lord played that kind of trick on me, he might do it again. I'm not.
It's like,
I'm
Lauren,
not
I'm
risking
going
it.
to test you on this Monday.
I'm not risking it. It was just
What a
wild.
Monday.
Yeah, so that was my Monday. It can only go up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyway.
it can only go up from here.
That's a really good lead-in. I needed a Cutwater after my Monday yesterday.
True.
Thank you to Cutwater for supporting the What Are We Doing podcast.
There we go.
So y'all know that we're so excited to have Cutwater back as a sponsor.
Thank you.
They are a line of award-winning canned cocktails. They're made with actual liquor, and they taste freaking great. And look,
They do.
we actually had some experience with this tiki rum punch this weekend. Before we went to the hockey game, we cracked open a tiki rum punch, and it was perfect.
Yeah, they were very good. They also had the White Russian at the hockey game, and just, drink in moderation.
Listen, y'all, that White Russian is like 14%. We were sipping on just like one for the
God.
entire hockey game, and it was perfect. It had us grooving, dancing.
It was so good.
Eating a lot of junk food. It was great.
Oh my God, if you saw Lauren's picture, I don't know what I was doing with those chicken tenders, but for some reason I decided to put queso and lettuce on top of a chicken tender.
You missed an opportunity to make chicken nachos, and I think that's why I'm so pissed. Like,
I think that's what I was trying to, I don't know.
half chicken nachos, just chicken tender with lettuce. Whatever. Look,
Thank you, Cutwater.
thank you so much, Cutwater, for making
Giving us
our
good
weekend
times.
really fun and for supporting this podcast.
Per usual.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we have a really fun guest on today. His name is Jorge Parodi.
Ooh.
And I was testing, I'm not even kidding, I was testing out his name for like 10 minutes before we started
We're like,
the pod.
can we get
He's
a
like, "This is
pronouncer?
good." Yeah.
And he
Real
gave
quick.
it to us. He gave us a whole lesson.
He did. They have some really fun things coming up with the Savannah Voice Festival, so we should just jump into it so I can see what it is.
Get ready, y'all.
3, 2, 1.
All right, you guys, we are here with Jorge Parodi. We were just practicing his name, and I think we got it down.
That was fantastic.
Nice,
Yeah,
thank
that was
you.
really great.
He is the artistic director for the Savannah Voice Festival. Welcome
Right.
to the pod.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for having me.
Yes, we're very excited to have you here. So tell us a little bit to kick things off. Tell us about you.
All right. So I am from Argentina originally, and I live in New York. And I'm an opera conductor. So my specialty is, as a conductor, is to conduct opera. So I'm a vocal coach. I work with singers. I'm a pianist from young age, and then I specialize in opera. I've been in New York for 20 years. I'm a faculty at Juilliard and other places. Yeah, and I'm the new artistic director of the Savannah Voice Festival. Although I've been working with Savannah for over 10 years, actually, since we started, which is 10 years, and actually we are celebrating our 10th anniversary this year.
Wow.
That's huge.
Oh my gosh, when you just said Juilliard, that was like my dream school as a child. So I
Really?
was like, oh my gosh.
It's a fun school. Yeah. It's really wonderful. Whenever you come to New York, let me know, and I will
Yes.
give you a tour of the
Twist
school.
my arm, I will do
Yeah,
it.
She's
yeah.
booking a flight today.
Ah, perfect. Yes.
And so, how did you land in Savannah?
All right. So I'm also the artistic director of the Voice Experience, and together the Voice Experience and the Savannah Voice Festival put together was called the Milnes Voice Programs, and named after Cheryl Milnes. And Cheryl Milnes is the one that started this foundation, and he is still the president of the institution, and Cheryl Milnes and with his wife Maria Zubes creating a wonderful program called Voice Experience, and we started in Orlando, Florida, and it's a summer workshop for singers, from young developed singers. I would call them young professionals already, to do an intensive 2 weeks program in which they meet with voice teachers and coaches and directors, and we do performances and everything. So I've been working with them since 2004, so almost 20 years. And about 10 years ago, we got the offer to do something similar here in Savannah. So we came in Savannah. I remember coming in May of whatever year that was, 10 years ago. And I fall in love with the city. I adore the city. I always like history. I love architecture. I like European cities, and Savannah is a bit like that. It's like very European, very historic, very beautiful. So I fell in love with the city right away. So anyway, so we started coming in the summer, and so eventually we created a Voice Festival here. So what we do, both with Voice Experience and the Savannah Voice Festival, is to bring a lot of singers, bring faculty, bring artists, and we do a lot of events. Eventually, the Savannah Voice Festival, it became its own organization, and it's its own thing, and we do an enormous amount of performances the 2 weeks that we are here. So we're going to be here next summer, from August 8th to August 21st, and we're going to do like pretty much an event every evening. We have 3 opera performances, 1 musical, concerts, and a lot of events, even some association with tours, and we'll see what we're going to do. But we've been doing that for 10 years, and we have a huge following here, and we want more people. So everyone, make sure to check the website, to come and visit us in August here in Savannah.
Yes.
Amazing. And so we understand there's some new changes this year. What's up?
Right. So I'm a
new?
very new artistic director. Cheryl Mills, a fantastic, very, 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 very famous opera singer. He stepped down as artistic director, so they invited me to be in this position, although I've been friend of theirs and working with the institution for many years. But they became the president and the founders, and together with Maria, and I'm the new artistic director. And also they invited Chad Sonka, that used to be our education person, to become the executive director. So we have a new people taking the everyday work of the company. So that's what it is. So big changes in the administration, but the people, it continues. Cheryl and Maria are very, very involved with programming and advising and meeting people and bringing our friends together. So, but we are very proud and very excited to be the new directors of the company.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. That is
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very
So
happy.
you guys will be here in August doing your thing, but what is happening this weekend?
So this week we have a very exciting week of collaborations with some of the institutions that are here, and we do that all the time, even in the summer. But specifically this week we're going to do 2 fantastic events. One is online event that's going to happen live at the Savannah African Arts Museum.
Cool.
And which is gorgeous, and it has an amazing collection. And we're going to do a program about inclusion and diversity, and so it's a bit of a lot of songs and arias, and all in that beautiful setting of the African Museum. And it's going to be broadcast live, and so the information will be in our website, savannahvoicefestival.org. And also on Sunday, we're going to do something that is song and stories in the squares, in association with the Savannah Historic Society. I think that's the name. The Historic Savannah Foundation, that's it. And with them, we're going to do little events in 3 different squares, and one is going to be outside of the Davenport House, and which is their home, and 2 other squares. And we're going to have a little talk in each square about the history of that square, and we're going to do a song or 2 songs related to that. And our composer in residence, Michael Ching, is going to be with us playing the harmonica, and which is a very movable instrument. And also our executive director, Chad Sonka, is going to be one of the singers. We have Peter Lake, Chad Sonka, and Kiwani Richardson and Zoe Bundick. So we have a lot of singers with us.
Wow.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
so, why do you think somebody should spend their Sunday with you guys? Why do you think that'll be
Well,
special?
I mean, first of all, because our singers are awesome.
Yeah.
Right? So it's wonderful to hear great singing. I'm
Yeah.
big, of course, I'm biased because I love opera and I love musical theater and song. So it's great to be walking around, but it's fun to do it. To do a very safe performance because it's outdoors, like we are now, and it's fun because they have songs that we love, but also there's a very interesting association between those songs and the square and the history of the square and the history of the city, and it's also have a little like private mini tour of that square and find out things that perhaps you never knew because you probably walk there all the time, but you never knew about what happened there, and also just to have fun with other people to hang out in the Sunday afternoon and do a little walk, a little listening, a little concert, a little history, a little fun. So I think it's awesome.
It's a very different way to learn about history in Savannah, which
Yeah,
I think is
yeah.
super
Yeah.
cool.
Exactly.
I have a question. Do you have one? Though?
Go ahead.
Okay, so what got you into opera and musical theater? We talk about this all the time. I'm a huge musical theater nerd, so I'm very interested how you got involved in everything.
So I'm a pianist, as I say. I started as a pianist. I'm from a very small town in the middle of Argentina called Santa Rosa in the province of La Pampa. And then I went to the conservatory. I studied piano, but I fell in love with vocal music. I adore vocal music because I love singers, I love singing, I love stories, and poetry. So you have poetry and music all together. So that's what sent me the direction, the path of working with singers. And then I really discovered opera fairly late for someone that is actually working on that. My first opera was when I was 17, so I never heard opera before, and I fell in love with that right away because I love storytelling, I love drama, I love sets and costumes and all that. So I started working with singers, and then I was also a conductor, specifically like a symphonic conductor, but I really like to conduct opera because I'm part of the story, I'm part from the storytelling, and part from the drama of the moment. So that was fascinating to me, and so I love it, and I have the fortune to not only do that repertoire but also travel because I love to travel, so I go everywhere. I mean, I was telling you this weekend it was crazy because I slept in San Francisco on Sunday, on New York yesterday, today in Savannah, and tomorrow we're going to Ocala to do a concert there in Florida. So it's really
You are
fun.
on the move.
I love it.
No kidding.
Love it. So cool.
Yeah, the opera is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Do you know Mickey Sotter?
Yes, of course.
She's stunning. I heard her sing at this party. It was like this Victorian party 2 years ago, and I'm not kidding, I cried.
Oh,
great.
yeah.
I had never heard that style before, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
opera is very special. It has a
Wow.
a lot of passion and a lot of
Yeah.
detail, and it's very demanding. It requires a very high level of skills. But Miki is fantastic. She was a student with us first, and then an artist with us, and then she did the competition, and so she was always. She's been involved with us for a long time, and we adore her.
It was a cool experience.
Yeah.
I think
I know.
if anyone has not heard that style of music, you
And-
should
and,
absolutely go.
and this is a great way of starting this weekend on Sunday because it's just 2 songs in each square. It's very short, so the whole thing is going to be like an hour. So it's a fantastic way of really getting to know opera and songs. We're going to do some spirituals, some classical songs. We're going to do some musical theater selections and some really opera areas. So it's a bit of everything.
It sounds like a good
A
time.
little snippet, a little introduction.
Yeah. It's really
Wow,
fun.
this is so cool.
I know. Is there anything else that you want to add?
I think I'm good.
we've got
It's fun. I mean, so make sure that you check us out again, SavannahVoiceFestival.org, and it's a great place to be this Sunday and also the summer. Remember, just come and watch the operas and the musicals in Savannah in
Yeah.
August. All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank you for
Thank
joining
you so much,
us.
Laura and Jamie.
All right, so I have a fun fact.
Go.
That I had to kind of hold while we were doing the interview. So, me with musical theater, the musical that got me into musical theater was Phantom of the Opera
Oh my God.
when I was in 3rd grade.
Hold on. 3rd grade?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Are
yeah.
there I've never seen that. Are there kids' roles in there?
No.
Did you just go see it?
Yeah, I like seen it and I saw the movie, and that's what got me into like singing and musical theater. So I literally dressed up as Christine Daae for Halloween. Nobody knew who I was unless they were a musical theater fan.
As a 3-year-old?
No, in 3rd grade.
Oh.
And then
I thought you said 3.
No.
That's
in
what
3rd
I was
grade.
like. As a 3-year-old, you
no,
remember this?
no.
shit?
Mm-mm. And then that was the first year of Clifton Park Idol, which was like a singing contest in the middle of our mall, and I won singing "Think of Me" from Phantom of the Opera.
I love that.
So it was like musical theater and opera. I was like, oh my god,
Oh,
I know.
That's really sweet. Look, opera's in your blood.
It is. Have you seen that musical?
No.
Oh my god.
I know. I don't know why. It's not,
If
it's
you've
just
seen
never
Phantom
come
of the
across
Opera,
my
listen.
TV.
Yeah. No, it's so good. Gerard Butler is in it.
I know a
plays a
guy
piano.
who looks just like him. Have I showed you my friend?
Yes.
I don't know if him or his wife listened to this, but my friend Clint looks just like him to the point where his Instagram handle is like, it's a joke about Gerard Butler.
Oh my god,
It's
that
really
is
funny.
so funny. But
Wow.
yeah, no. So that sounds really fun. I think, especially if you've never heard opera before or just want to get a little sneak peek, perfect
Absolutely.
opportunity this weekend to do that.
Have you watched Emily in Paris?
Yes,
Okay. Do you like it? It's very polarizing.
it's I don't half and half. I don't know.
I
Yes.
love Lily Collins.
Yes, I
so
do
I
too.
think I love it. I hate it because she's so chuggy. Like she's just behind on the times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And nothing she does is a hot take. But do you remember that opera scene? How fabulous she looked, and she had like the little keychain on her
Yes,
purse.
yep.
The whole time that we were just talking about the opera, I was like, oh my god, Jamie, we have to go to the opera, and we have to
Yes,
find a fabulous
we need to go.
Emily in Paris opera outfit.
Yes.
Like,
oh my gosh.
Oh,
I love it. Love it. So hopefully you guys check that out.
yeah.
Very fun.
So we don't have a full-on top story this week because our
Mm-hmm.
top story, like our actual cover story in the paper, is Ricky,
From last week.
our guest from last week.
Yep.
As y'all know, he was a contestant on Finding Magic Mike on
Yes.
HBO Max. So
Yeah.
definitely grab a copy of the paper. Travis, what's his last name? Jordan.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I always want to call it like just Jordan, but I think that it might be Jordan.
Jordan.
Whatever. But one of our new writers, he actually did a full-on like interview with him, and
Yeah.
so he asked a couple different questions, and we did. So definitely pick up a copy of the paper and dive in.
Yeah. Also, watch episode 19 from last week. It is in our link tree in our bio. So in that link tree, we have the episode every week. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Spotify. Then we can see how many people are really watching and
Who else out
listening.
there?
You know.
All right, Jamie,
Oh gosh.
it's happening, you guys. Jamie.
Yes.
Anybody seen Jamie? Jamie, what are we doing?
What are we doing, Lauren?
Take it away with Thursday. Or am I Thursday?
No, I'm Thursday.
Take it away.
I know, guys, this took us so long to figure out
know.
who was doing what.
Good God.
So Thursday, the 20th, we have Pixar movie trivia. Very fun. Head over to B&D Burgers on the South Side Thursday night for some Pixar movie trivia. Starts at 7:30, and there will be prizes for first, second, and third place. Do you see my hair right now? It's going crazy.
It looks good.
It's like staticky.
It looks good.
Second one is Shindigs at Over Yonder. This actually is very cool. They DM'd us about this on Instagram. Get your dancing shoes on, people. There will be a free Texas two-step and a line dancing lesson from 8 to 9 p.m. at Over Yonder on Thursday. No skills or partner are required. You can do this solo, and after the lesson, it will be an open dance floor.
That sounds so fun.
We love some dancing.
All right, y'all, happening on Friday the 21st. Paxton, PA? PA? That seems like a right way to pronounce it. Paxton Somebody live at Barrel House South. Okay, so Paxton, PA is an up-and-coming Mississippi native with a country western sound. No, I don't know this man. This show starts at 9 p.m.
Awesome. Saturday, the 22nd, we have a lot for you this day, so we're splitting it up. But the first one that we have is Yoga Sips at the Kimpton Bryce Hotel. Very nice. Ooh. Enjoy a 60-minute upbeat poolside yoga class every Saturday, guys. There will also be a post-workout cocktail, social hour, and more happening from 10 to 11:30 a.m.
Love it.
I know, nice way to kick off your Saturday.
Right?
And another one, here we go, Breakfast Beers, new reel? New Realm.
Realm.
I was like, real.
I
I was like, is this new? New Realm Distilling Company just made Saturday morning a little bit sweeter with a 3-course breakfast spread paired with beer and perk coffee.
Yum.
Amazing. Some of the menu items you can look forward to are battered French toast with blueberry muffin crumble. Oh my God. A ground sausage and egg breakfast ball and more. Yum.
I know.
Yum, yum, yum. Tickets are $35 and breakfast starts at 10 a.m. So either one, get a little workout in or eat some food and drink some beer.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this one is awesome. Dining in the Dark with Savannah Center for Blind and Low Vision. We've talked about this on here before, I believe, or maybe it was just a conversation you and I
think that we've
about.
talked about it at the office because
Okay.
I've been to this. So here, you go ahead and then I'll tell you about it.
So pretty much the night is going to begin with a pre-event cocktail hour before your SWAT guide, guys, leads you to your table inside of a blacked out ballroom. This unique dining experience will take you through an emotional journey to help you better understand vision loss / blindness. This is from 6 to 10 p.m. at Embassy Suites by Hilton, Savannah.
Okay. This was the coolest event, I swear, that I think I've ever done in Savannah. If there's tickets left, definitely go.
Yeah.
So I went with Cameron like 2 years ago, I think it was 2019, and you literally get sat at a table and they take you in this like pitch black room where your eyes adjust and they like give you a second and you have to hold hands with everyone. And then a literal Savannah SWAT team guy like guides you to your table. Because I've never been in true complete darkness. Like there's not, if you try to find like, oh, there's got to be a window and a crack. Nothing. It's insane. And it's really freaky. Like you feel like you want to like touch everything. Like
Yeah.
at least I was, I don't know where I'm at. And so they sat you down. Well, we had 2 SWAT guys at our table and they like separated Cameron and I. And so Cameron sits down and would you like to say this? Cameron sits down next to a woman who he thinks is me and he just hand on thigh sits right there touching this random lady's thigh.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, what? And then I'm like, Cameron? And he's like, oh shit. Like he realizes he's touching a complete stranger. I was like, the SWAT team is about to tackle you. You gotta calm down over there.
Relax.
Yeah, the SWAT team. That's be like, oh, we got a code red. But it was really cool. Like they serve you the full meal and like they set wine bottles and you just have to communicate with each other and just try to feel it. They give you a full bib because it's a freaking mess. Like
I was gonna say,
unsure if I'm pouring wine or Caesar dressing. Like who knows? It's really
so
cool.
Yeah. So that's this Saturday. Very cool.
Yeah.
Last one that I have for you for Saturday is Fire and Wine at Foxy Loxy Cafe. Love this so much. Enjoy half-off bottles of wine and fire pits in the courtyard. You can also get a s'mores kit. Very fun.
Wonderful.
Happening every Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m.
Amazing. All right, you guys, also happening on Saturday the 22nd, Obvious Liars live at the Wormhole. So Obvious Liars returns to the Wormhole Saturday night for a live show with St. Maurice and Savannah's own Lilac.
Ooh.
This is a free show and band donations will be greatly appreciated.
Nice.
Also happening Saturday is Sunset Pack Walk. I love this. So grab your 4-legged friends and head to Skidaway Island State Park for a Sunset Pack Walk with Renegade Paws Rescue at 5 p.m. If you don't have a pup of your own, do not fret. Send Renegade a message on social media and they'll make sure to bring a foster dog for you to walk.
Oh.
I've done this before and I actually requested, I knew of this foster. His name was Bubba. He's like a big giant pit bull with like a huge smile. And I was like, can I please walk Bubba? And they brought him. His foster showed up and let me.
God.
Yeah, I chatted with her about him the whole time and I cleaned up my first dog poop on that walk. It was great.
My first one.
It was stunning. I have to have like a picture of me holding a big poop bag.
Oh my God, Lauren. I cannot. I cannot.
Also, just a reminder, this weekend, we just talked about this with Jorge. Savannah Voice Festival is hosting with the Savannah African Art Museum a live stream performance and tour on Saturday night. So don't forget about that.
Yeah, and that kind of goes into Sunday as well. The one that we have for you for Sunday is the Savannah Voice Festival and the Historic Savannah Foundation presents Song and Stories in the Square. Both of them sound really awesome, so definitely check those out this weekend.
Happening Monday, the 24th, the Beatles Cabaret with the fabulous Equinox Orchestra. Okay, y'all, your favorite Monday night cabaret is back this month, celebrating music of the Beatles at the Thompson Hotel.
Awesome.
Cocktail hour starts at 6 and the show's at 7, and you can get your ticket at equinoxorchestra.com.
That is awesome. We love
That one
them
sounds
so much.
fun.
We literally saw them, on Friday?
Friday, yeah.
They drove by and they were like, we love you guys. We're like, we love you. Are you kidding?
I'm like, where are you going? Do you guys want to hang out?
And then Mini Cooper and Jeremy's Mini Cooper.
Amazing.
I know.
Amazing.
So good. Per usual, we want to thank our sponsors, Starland Yard and Cutwater. Every single week, you guys support us from day one, from the beginning.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to talk about social media.
I was about to say, I was waiting for your
I
cue.
know. Anyways, follow us on social media at What Are We Doing Sav, and also follow our paper at Connect Savannah. Oh, and guys, we actually have a Connect Savannah day with the Savannah Bananas.
Oh, yeah.
On March 11th. So we have those, the link to our tickets in our bio, and also in Connect Savannah. So definitely get those tickets. They will sell out.
We'll see y'all there.
It's going to be a good game.
All right.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
y'all. See you next week.
Bye.